Today's story is going to be about this picture and people playing video games on Christmas Day, eating food in a can. It looks like cat food, but this is pretty interesting. So, I'm going to ask everybody to mute their mic, and I'm going to start. We've got lots of sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences today, and I'll read the whole thing once, and then I'll go over each sentence at least 3 times, maybe 4 if it's too long.
One more thing, Shane. Shane, I have a question. Can I submit my dictation to you by this personal message thing?
Yes, you can. If you go to the chat room area, there's a little thing that says type message here, and below that it says all entire audience. But if you click on that, you can send a personal message if you click on me.
Yeah.
So
I did.
you can do that.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So don't send me your answers until we're finished. And you don't have to send answers, okay? Some people, it's too difficult. Don't worry, you'll learn. But keep it till the end. So, we shall begin. I'll wait for Holly to turn her mic on because I know she can't hear me. Hi, Holly. And we have 3. Hopefully 3 will change their microphone. I'm eating. I already ate. Okay, I'll get started in about 10 seconds. Everybody else, please keep your microphone off. Click on your microphone, make it gray, please. All right, we'll give 5 seconds to switch over. If somebody's watching and if somebody new comes in and their microphone is not on, if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell them to switch from telephone to mic and speakers in the chat room, please. Okay, I'm going to start. Listen carefully. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here, jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner? On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner? On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? When you've got all those new games to play. When you've got all those new games to play. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in. Pop the top, spoon it in. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. Okay, I'll read it 3 more times. Listen carefully. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here, jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods, each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. One more time. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods, each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. All right. I'll check up your answers and give me a minute to get ready. Amanur.
I made a mistake. I changed one word.
That's a change. Just change it and send it again.
Yeah.
Looks like everybody else is set up right. We just need to get Mamunur Rashid to switch.
Yeah, my answer is in the general chat where everybody.
Okay. So right now I've got Mikhail. Okay, everybody please turn your microphones off. I don't want to have to mute because that causes problems. Yes, we do have Mamunur. Hello, Mamunur.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Please mute.
Hi.
Welcome, Mamunur. Please mute your microphone, Mamunur. I'm about to give the answers, okay?
Okay.
You can just click on your microphone to gray. There you go. There you go. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, let me check answers again. Who do we have? We've got, first of all, we've got Mikhail. I'm going to copy all these. Just a second, guys. I'm really slow. We've only got Mikhail and Daniel. That's it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. There are only 2 brave of us.
Well, I know that some people came in a little bit late.
Shane, I'm still typing.
Okay, yeah, take your time. Take your time. Yeah,
Thank
if
you.
you're still typing, that's okay. Was I too fast? Holly, I know Holly's busy eating. But I want Holly to try.
She's eating her Christmas dinner.
She might be having some Christmas pudding. Serg, I see Serg. Serg came in late. I know that. I hope that, don't worry, you don't have to give me the answers, but I will give you the answers in a second. Let's wait for Sergey. I want to have at least 3 people.
That was pretty easy.
Well, it depends on your level, and yeah, for Mikhail, I think it's not too bad. Daniel and Mikhail are actually really sharp when it comes to dictation. So you guys are among the pros for dictation.
Yeah. Masters of English.
The masters of English. Sergey's good too. Sergey's good too. But we do have lots of beginners. But once again, I'm going to give you the answers in a minute, and you will see, everybody, that it's not too bad. There might be a couple of new words, but it's not going to be too bad. We'll go ahead and get started here. Sergey, keep typing. Take your time. We'll start with Mikhail. Oh, good. We got it. Hold on a second. Let me get this over. Oh, this is Adele. Thank you, Adele. Let me copy it over. Okay. Put Adele's in here. What size am I here? 20. Okay. Try and keep everything the same. And Sergey has put his. Great, we got 4 people. That's wonderful. And if there's anybody else, feel free to add your answers too. Let me switch this over. Okay, I'm going to run back up to Mikhail. So we're talking about this story, and of course the subject was what? What was the main subject, Mikhail?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day?
Sorry, it was this canned food.
This canned food, that's right. So the subject is actually about this can. And Mikhail, can you read your answers, please?
Sure. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear. The Christmas dinner is here, jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. About the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas game.
Excellent job. Only one word was wrong. Does anybody have any idea which word might be wrong?
I don't know. Off the top, and yeah.
Anybody? You can type in your answer if you think you see a word that might be wrong. I'm not getting any answers. I'm not going to teach.
What about Christmas dinner or dinner? Christmas dinner or dinner?
Tinner is right. This is actually correct.
Okay.
Okay. Mikhail, once again, you did a great job. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Do you agree with this sentence, Mikhail?
You mean grammatically?
No, with the point, with the message.
Yes.
So Mikhail's a young guy. So Mikhail, playing new games is more important than Christmas dinner. Is that right?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Of course not. So that's the message of the first sentence. The first sentence says new games to play is more important than Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Okay? So who has time? And the idea is no one has time. This is called, in semantics, a rhetorical question. What does a rhetorical question mean?
It asks a simple question that's related to life. But
Okay.
which is a simple question, but at the same time it is a difficult question to answer. I think I'm not sure.
Okay, it sometimes is difficult and sometimes it's easy. It's a question that doesn't require an answer. This is the way we use it in America. So for example, right now we have 11 people watching this hangout. And if I say, hi everybody, how are you? Do you really think I need to hear everybody's response? No. So how are you many times is a rhetorical question. And sometimes when we say hi, we say, what's new? What's new? And usually people say, nothing, not much. But is that true? Of course not. There are always little things that are new, but it's kind of a rhetorical question. It doesn't require an answer. This sentence, on Christmas Day, who has time? So if you listen to the intonation, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? So if you listen to the intonation, the answer to the question is obvious, and the answer is what? I said it already. What's the answer?
It's more games are more important.
That's right.
Christmas.
The answer is no one. No one has time to have Christmas dinner because they have all the new games to play. And once again, we're talking about Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation and those things. Okay? So that's the first question. Now, have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. This is another great sentence, and I wrote it as one sentence. So have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. And you can write it as two sentences, but usually Americans will write it as one. And this is a good expression. Have no fear, da-da-da, is here. So we have a rhyme here. These sounds sound the same. They rhyme, which means they sound the same. Like in a song or in a poem or in a rap song, having a rhyme is very important. So this type of sentence is very nice to hear. It's easy to hear and it's easy to understand. And this is a funny sentence. Have no fear. Can anybody give me another expression for have no fear? Instead of have no fear, what can we say?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid, and change the word afraid.
Afraid?
Good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? So in this case, we're talking this question. In this case, don't be afraid. Actually, don't worry. Don't be stressed would be another, probably a better interpretation. Don't be stressed. Why? Why shouldn't we be stressed? Because the Christmas dinner is here. And we already had, who asked it? Sawyer asked, what is dinner? Good question. What is a dinner?
There's no such
The mark
word.
of canned food.
I
think the name of the canned food.
Okay, that's a, yes. So actually, Christmas dinner is a proper noun. And that means the words should be capitalized like a
I
name.
got an answer.
Okay, what is dinner?
Dinner, you have the word tin, which means like a can.
That's
So
right.
they just take the word dinner and change the first letter to T, like
Okay,
sounds like dinner.
That's a good one. Dinner actually means it's British English for, I'm sorry, canned food.
Okay.
Canned food. So what did you have for lunch, or what will you have for lunch? I'm going to have a dinner. And I think it's more common, a tin of soup. In America, American English, we say a can of soup. And I think in the UK they say a tin of beer, a can of beer, and in America we say a can of beer, but I'm not exactly sure about that. But I think in the UK they say tin, and in America we say can. So it's the same thing, it's just a difference in British English and American English. So,
Thanks for the answer.
oh, my pleasure, my pleasure.
I really didn't know this meaning. I can't imagine this when I saw.
Yeah, it's a good question. Nowadays, I think cans are made of steel. I'm not sure. I'm not a can engineer. But originally, cans were made of tin. Of course, a can of beer is usually still tin, I think. But yeah, this is the thing. Some students want to learn American English. Some students want to learn British English. And it's fine. You can pick whichever English you want. However, there are actually many differences when it comes to American English words and British English words. And here's a good example. Tin and can. Can anybody else give me another example? Aluminum. Thank you, sir. That's right. Nowadays, cans are made from aluminum. Not
I have other example.
What's another example?
Rucksack and backpack.
So, rucksack, is that spelled right?
And backpack.
Backpack.
Also,
Maybe it's
also
one word.
truck and Larry.
Great. Everybody, please turn your microphones off for the background noise. Please, thank you. So we'll go British English first. Again, Mikhail?
Truck and Larry.
So British English is truck?
Lorry. No, in American English it's truck.
That's right.
In
That's right. Lorry and truck. So this is UK,
yeah, lorry.
British English, American English. Give me another one or two. Somebody else. Come on, people. I'm sure you guys know some other examples.
Okay, do you say train station or rail station?
Ooh, in America we say train station. In the UK, maybe they say rail station.
Another example is motorway and highway.
Okay,
Gosh,
now we have
that.
motorway.
Shane? Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we have to be careful with this word because in America, American English is confusing. We have a highway, we have a freeway, we have a tollway.
Intersection.
Yeah, but I mean these are different types of roads.
I got one.
Hold on a second. Everybody, turn your microphones off. Henshu. Thank you. Henshu, please mute your microphone. Thank you. So these all have different meanings in America, and for me, I don't know exactly what the British definition is for motorway. Is it a freeway? Is it a highway? Is it a tollway? I'm not sure. Who's got another one? Oh,
Yeah, I have one.
yes, Daniel.
Yeah, rail terminal. Rail terminal.
Rail terminal
Yeah.
and station.
Okay. Mine was a flat and apartment.
Great. In the UK, they say flat, a flat. In America, we say an apartment. What about in America, we say elevator. What do they say in the UK?
Lift.
Lift. Elevator.
And,
Left.
what about underwear? Panties? Panties in America?
Okay, be careful there. Panties are only for women. So I do not wear panties. Now, some men might wear panties. I don't know.
What about tunnel or underground station
Okay, yeah.
like metro?
Right, right. So, okay, so let's do this. Tube and subway.
Two. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Two.
Or
You
we
got
can
it.
also say the underground. Okay, so the point is there are many, 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 many words that are very common in British English, and we have no idea in American English, and vice versa. Now, most British people do know the American English, but many Americans do not know the British English. Why is that? Are British people smarter?
Because are you asking a question?
Yes.
Media cinema of the United States is ubiquitous.
That's right. That's right. Movies, television shows, and songs. Because of movies, television shows, and songs, British people are much more familiar with American English. And British movies and British television shows and British songs a little bit, but a lot of them don't come to America. But American Hollywood crap goes everywhere. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's good for me, I guess. Anyway, so the sentence was, once again, tinner. Have no fear, the Christmas tinner is here. And I'm going to stop with Mikhail's at that point. I'm going to move on to somebody else's sentence here. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel, can you read your answers, please?
Okay, let's go. On Christmas Day, it's time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play. Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the tops, spoon it in, and never miss a bit of your Christmas gaming.
Great job, great job. So in Daniel's answer, the only thing I would change is tinner.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I should have capitalized that.
Yes, yes. Now, Daniel's is perfectly right. So Mikhail had a word that was different. Does anybody recognize the word?
Bit.
Beat. That's right, that's right. So let's just look at the pronunciation difference here. We have bit and beat. And so this is a tough sound for lots of students. And let me just give a quick lecture. B-I-T. This is a short I. When we say bit, 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 the sound goes down. Bit, bit. So imagine sending the sound down. Bit, bit. But when we say beat, beat, the sound goes out and a little bit up. Beat, beat, bit, beat. Okay?
Okay.
So
Shana, do you think it's possible to really hear the difference while you're speaking fast?
oh, absolutely. Yeah, for Americans, for people who use this sound every day.
Then what? Yeah, for Americans. How about English learners?
It's going to be tough. It's one of those sounds that is very difficult for English learners. But somebody like Mikhail,
Yeah.
the more
By the way, I have.
Can I have what?
I didn't tell you. By the way, yesterday you it was on Wednesday. You made a mistake, a very huge mistake in your explanation, your answers video. You remember that part when they're saying you're talking to people
to
who,
two, yeah, to two.
Yeah, to two.
Yeah, we changed.
Actually,
it.
I asked my English, my American friend.
Yeah.
I said you can't hear the basic.
It's absolutely we changed it, Mikhail. But yes, it's absolutely two. There, without a question. I just missed it. We added two. TWO.
Where?
You're talking to two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but next.
Mikhail, let's talk about DDM and DDM. This is FNL, okay?
Okay.
So, but regarding my mistake, it was a fluke mistake. Absolutely, there's two. Okay, let me go back here. So let me continue. Okay, Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Daniel, what does jam-packed mean?
Packed chock-a-block.
Very good. Chock-a-block. Chock-a-block. That's an old expression. So can you describe something that is jam-packed?
Well, something that is crammed with pressure.
Okay. Can you think of something that we can visualize? Let me ask another question.
Well,
When-
the word jam is, for me, it's like on the streets, jam on the streets, many
Okay.
cars.
Good, good. So when we talk about jam, the most common ideas would be a traffic jam or a paper jam. So a traffic jam is when there's so many cars on the street and the cars aren't moving. That's a traffic jam. What's a paper jam? Anybody?
I've never heard.
Very common expression. Anybody?
Well, that I've never heard.
in your office, a lot of work.
Oh, good guess. It is in the office. A paper jam is when your printer or your copy machine it can only take one piece of paper. But sometimes it takes 2 or 3 or 4 pieces of paper and then it freezes. It locks up. That's a paper jam. So too many pieces of paper. It should be one piece of paper, but sometimes like 2 or 3 or 4 pieces of paper go in there and then it locks. That is a paper jam. Okay? So the idea of jam is many things going into a very small area. That's a jam. So what does packed mean? What does it mean to pack something? To put something in a container. So for example, a backpack. We have the backpack and a student, what does a student put in his backpack? Books and pens and maybe his Nintendo, maybe his lunch. So if the student's backpack is jam-packed, that means he's putting lots of stuff into his backpack and his backpack is probably really huge and very heavy.
Maybe he's gone. He put his gun in his backpack.
He's a gangster. There you go. Yeah, so Serg says a crumpled piece of paper. A crumpled piece of paper can jam a photocopier. That's for sure. That's right, a copy machine. Okay, so jam-packed, lots and lots of stuff inside what? The Christmas dinner. So we're describing the Christmas dinner. This can is jam-packed with what? All the traditional homemade foods. And we're talking about Christmas. So the traditional homemade foods for Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, and I know many countries do not celebrate Christmas, but what are some traditional homemade foods in Russia, Daniel, for Christmas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should know. A great soup, borscht. Everybody knows about borscht.
How do you spell it?
Shane, but in New York you say the same, borscht.
A borscht.
Yeah, borscht.
Borscht.
I'm not from New York. I'm not sure. This isn't the right.
Well, it's a soup made from beets.
From beets.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Fruits.
And kraut, you know.
Sauerkraut. That's German.
Not German, not German. It's Ukraine.
Ah, from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to Google here. Russian soup Borscht. S-C-H. Yeah, S-C-H. Borscht. Okay, so this is... Oh, it has Christmas colors.
Yeah.
Aha, so borscht, B-O-R-S-C-H. This is a traditional Russian soup for Christmas. Is that right?
I cannot see. I don't see no.
There's probably just a
picture
delay.
screen.
There's just a delay. Tell me when you guys can see the picture.
I'm seeing the picture.
You see the picture? Okay. So, Sergey, Daniel, Mikhail, the guys from Russia, which one looks like Russian borscht?
I can't see the picture.
Okay. Daniel, can you see?
Yeah, I see pictures perfectly, but actually,
None of them?
well, I don't know. Well, I consume pretty much different food.
You eat different stuff. Sergey, which one looks like the traditional Christmas borscht to you?
Yeah, they all look great, you know. Shane, you take some beef and some beetroot, you know.
Yeah, the beet.
Beetroot.
Yeah.
Beet.
So you can see this red vegetable here is called a beet.
Beet, yeah.
Mmm.
And many spices, yeah, many spices.
There you go. I can see the peppers right here. Oh, it actually looks like it might be pretty good.
But Shane, it is a well-known dish, you know. Yeah.
Not
In
to
America
me.
too.
It's the first time I've heard of it.
Shane,
I'm from the
your
country.
time in Korea, you missed a lot.
I lived in America, but I was in the country. No Russian people around me.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. What about somebody else? Holly says nougat candy and Turin from Spain. Let me look up Turin. I know what nougat candy is. So in Spain, Turin de Dona Pepa, is that right? There's many Turins. Turin Blando de Gijona. Okay, this is the Spanish. Ooh. This is nougat. Mmm. Oh, so this is a traditional Christmas snack, a sweet in Spain. Oh, Holly, this looks really good. Is it homemade, Holly? Do they make it at home or do they buy it? It's not homemade. I suppose you can make it at home, but usually you buy it. Mmm. Oh boy, that looks. Oh, with honey and nougat.
Nuts or chocolate? Nuts or chocolate?
It looks like, yeah. She says chocolate, so I guess there's a chocolate kind too. Maybe nuts and chocolate, sugar and honey, sutured. So let's look up the sutured one. Hold on a second. Oh, here's the chocolate. So the chocolate is the one with the sutured. Oh yeah.
Shane, are you going to celebrate the New Year in Korea? Or
Oh,
you
yes.
going back to America?
No, I'll be here. I'll be here on my mountain all alone.
I like deep dark chocolate, but in Russia, I don't know about other countries, but in Russia it's pretty expensive. It's about $10 for a choice one.
Wow, that is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane, okay, if you go to New York, visit please Brighton Beach. Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach in New York.
Yeah, they have many Russian restaurants and
So it's like Little Moscow.
Little Moscow, yeah. It's very famous in New York.
Very good, very good.
And,
Yeah,
and
there's
you'll get
another-
your Bosch. You'll get your Bosch.
I think Sergey, excuse me, but I think there's another name for that district. In Russia, we call it. I think we call it the the Soviet Union zoo or something like that. Like people from all the Soviet Union came to that district to live.
Wow. Wow. Okay, great. Okay, so so traditional homemade foods. Now, so the question is, what about in America and the UK? Now, in America and UK, we have very similar foods, but we're going to focus on the UK foods for this, and that's in the next sentence. And the next sentence, each can. So here's American English, British English, each tin. Each can has everything. Remember we said all the traditional, so everything, from A to B. So here is A, Christmas pudding, to turkey and gravy. So these are actually pairs. Christmas pudding goes together, and turkey and gravy go together. Now the question is again, what is Christmas pudding? And Christmas pudding, I'll show you a picture. Christmas pudding. This is what, in the UK, Christmas pudding looks like. And it's very delicious. It's, to an American, it looks like a cake, but it's a little bit different. I have never had Christmas pudding, but I have had British-style pudding during Thanksgiving, and I think it's similar. In America, some Americans do eat Christmas pudding or Thanksgiving pudding, especially Americans from the Northeast. So the New York North, the Boston area, lots of those people do have Christmas pudding, and it looks kind of tasty. I don't know. I like the ones with the sugar. That looks good. Lots of sugar.
Shane?
Yeah.
In the American movie, I see naturally the kids eat something in a bowl. They call it a pudding.
That's right. That's American style pudding.
Pudding.
So, once again, if you look at the picture, it looks more like cake. So remember, British pudding looks like cake. American pudding looks like this. This is typical American style pudding. It looks like a cream, more of a cream. So
It's dessert, yeah.
yeah, right. So when British people talk about pudding and when American people talk about pudding, sometimes what we're imagining is very different, very, very different. So this is another good thing to learn, another difference between American English and British English. Hyun-Shu has a question. Hold up. Why do they use has after can? Okay. Each can has. Each has. So this is singular, and remember, instead of can, we can say tin. So it's a singular object, so has. We'll use has. Okay? If we said...
No, let's switch the screens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Which screen is it? There we go. Each tin has, each can has, each has. This is, they go together like that. Each have, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, now I see your question. Okay, in this case, each tin is not specifically talking about individual. Each, in this case, actually means every. Oh, that's a great question. Oh, I didn't think about that. Sometimes each can mean every, okay? And that's the case. So it's crazy because each means one individual, but also each can mean every. Oh, that's crazy. This makes English difficult to learn. So because of the meaning of every, we say have. Every tin has, each tin has. We say it both ways. Yeah.
No. I see. No, that's actually a mistake. Each and every are singular words, so you should use a singular word.
Yeah, thank you. Each tin have. Each tin.
Yeah,
has.
that's what I was talking about with my American friend yesterday. He said a lot of Americans get confused a lot when to use a singular verb and when to use a plural verb when it comes to words like each, every, each receives or each receive. No, grammatically it should be has.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday I watched a movie called Minority Report with Tom Cruise. There's a mistake. I don't have it here. Right here. There was a mistake with this each too, and I thought I was completely wrong. I asked my friend. He says it's just what people usually say people who don't really know English grammar. Yeah, they might confuse. They say each have instead of each has, but grammatically each has.
Yes. Each has, and every car has. Remember, if we're talking about each item, has, every car has. Just remember that it's a singular noun, requires your has. It's a good question. Okay. Let me go. What's next here? Okay. So Christmas pudding, we understand that. And next, turkey and gravy. And somebody defined gravy before, and I saw the definition. It was very good. I'll show you a picture of turkey and gravy. Hold on a second. Oh, now I'm hungry. Where is it? Gravy is a sauce. And I'll ask a question. How do you make gravy? Does anybody know how to make gravy? It's easy.
Maybe you need some. Okay. You need that juice that comes from the turkey when it's
Cooking. Okay.
cooked.
Okay, so you're cooking a turkey, and when you cook a turkey, the juices and oils, and usually there's a butter sauce, falls to the bottom of the pan, and you get this very heavy, it's not a gravy-like, but it's a very heavy, oily water. And then what?
Then you probably have to get it cooled.
No?
They blend it with vegetables.
Sometimes.
Vegetables.
Sometimes they'll blend it with vegetables. You get this type of murky sauce. Yeah, this looks better. No. This looks better. Here we go. Yeah, you get this oily water, and your picture will change in a minute. So you get this very oily water, but gravy has to be heavy and thick. So how do you make it heavy or thick? Anybody?
Flour.
Flour, exactly.
I don't know.
We add flour. That's right. Flour, flour. So we add flour to that oil, and then we mix it. Not too much flour. We mix it, and then we have gravy. And oh boy, the homemade gravy is really wonderful. You can also buy gravy at the store, but turkey and gravy. So if we have turkey and gravy, the gravy is a light brown color. But if you have beef and gravy, the gravy will be a much darker color because of the oil, because of the meat.
So
The gravy is very healthy.
Maybe they took some starch in it, some starch.
Yes, there are several types of recipes, and starch is possible. That's right.
Do the turkey and gravy go hand in hand?
Oh, they go hand in hand. You can't have turkey and no gravy. Yeah. A turkey sandwich doesn't need gravy, but the gravy, we sometimes put gravy on all of the food. It's so good. But it's very high in calories. Oh, but it's so delicious.
And what about turkey coma? It's a very famous fact, turkey coma.
Yeah, because of the tryptophan.
Yeah, you can die, Shane, after this.
Okay, so turkey,
Because of what?
I'll explain. So in the, Sergey, is it amino acid, tryptophan, an amino acid?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's an
Okay.
amino acid, yeah.
Okay, so in the turkey meat, there's a nutrient, a protein, an amino acid called tryptophan. Anyway, what tryptophan supposedly does is, if you eat a lot of tryptophan, it will make you very relaxed and very tired and will put you to sleep. So sometimes in America, we eat lots of turkey, and then when we're done eating the turkey, everybody's dead asleep, like they're in a coma. So this is the idea of the turkey coma. Now, scientists recently say, actually, that's not true. There's not enough tryptophan to affect the body. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's true or maybe it's not true. But that's called the turkey coma. C-O-M-A. Turkey.
What is more popular in America, turkey or chicken?
Oh, turkey. Yeah, for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, and the turkey is usually bigger than chicken,
Okay.
right?
If this is a normal chicken, this would be a normal turkey. Yeah, so it's about 2, 3, 4 times bigger than a chicken. It's huge. Actually, they have something called chicken, something like that. And they have a big turkey, and inside the turkey, they stuff a chicken, and inside the chicken, they stuff a Cornish hen. I'll show you a picture. So, hold on a second. Turkey stuffed with duck. Oh, it can be duck or chicken. Chicken
Money.
stuffed with duck. Wow. So here's an idea. So inside this huge turkey, this is huge, okay? They have, it looks like a duck in this case. Yeah, turducken. It's turkey, duck, and chicken. So they put 3 different birds inside this one turkey. And here's a good picture. So number 1, the picture is turkey. I'll see if I can get the picture bigger. Just a second. Oh, now I'm hungry. So this really big bird is a turkey. Number 2 is a goose. Number 3 is a Barbary duck, a guinea fowl, a mallard, which is also a duck, a poussin, which is a duck, a quail, a partridge, a pigeon squab, a pheasant, and here's a chicken, and then an Aylesbury duck. So, yeah, they can put usually 2 or 3 inside a turkey. It's that big.
But Shane, they fatten turkeys with steroids and antibiotics.
I know, it's just like cows. It's terrible.
So maybe a pheasant more better, yeah, you know.
Meat and turkey.
Yeah, I think grain-fed natural turkeys are the best to eat. But, you know, if you go to the store, it's difficult to find organic turkey. Chen Shu says, I can't recognize any of them when they're naked like this. Yes, they're all naked. Their feathers are gone.
Shane, what about punch? Is it common? Is it frequent in Christmas?
Okay, punch is not really common at home, but at the office party it would be common. So we do have Christmas parties. So Christmas punch. And punch, this is what punch is. It's a big glass bowl of fruit juice. Be careful. Sometimes they put alcohol in the punch. So you can be drinking, oh, it's fruit. it's really good. And suddenly, oh my God, what happened? So be careful with office punch.
Mm-hmm.
Like sangria in Spain. That's right. That's right.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. Let me move on here. Let me go to our next person here. Which one am I looking for? Here we go. All right. Lots of good points here. Let me go to Adele. Adele, is your microphone working?
Yes, you hear me?
All right. Yes, I can,
Yes, yeah.
Adele. Yes. Okay. So this, Adele, read this sentence here from this point, if you can see your script.
Pop the top, spooning, and never miss in your Christmas gaming.
That was great. Very, very good job. So, pop the top is exactly right. Pop the top. Adele, do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, remember, Adele, we're talking about a can. So, pop the top when we're talking about a can. What does that mean?
I think it means to open the...
Oh, let's stick with Adele. Let's stick with Adele. So, Adele, I'm going to show you a picture. This is the can. Can you see the can picture?
Yes, yes.
If you
When
look
you
on
open
the
the
top
can
of
above the top.
Oh, hold up. Let's everybody keep your mics off. Only Adele, please. Adele, if you look at the top of the can, you can see something that you can pull with your finger.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay.
So you can open the pop.
That's right. So pop the top means open the can.
Open the can.
Exactly. So open the can. Now, it wasn't spoon in, it was spoon it in. Spoon it in. Can you read that?
Spooning. I think you put the spoon inside the can.
There you go. Oh, well, wait a second. So, first of all, let's get the pronunciation. Spoon it in.
Spooning in.
Okay, now be careful. Your spoon it was good, but here, this is called a flap T, so it sounds like din, din. Spoon it in. Spoon it in.
Spooning in.
Perfect, perfect. So, hold on a second.
Spooning
Let me get rid of these underlines. Okay, so spoon it in. Spoon it in.
Spoon it in.
Perfect. Now, spoon it in. This is a phrasal verb, Adele. This is a phrasal verb. So it's not just spoon, it's spoon in. So can you tell me, what does spoon in mean? So spoon...
Like it's in. So you put the spoon inside the can and you eat all the food.
Okay, you got the right idea. To spoon in something means to spoon in into your mouth. Eat it. Spoon it in means eat it.
Yes.
Okay? So once again, pop the top, spoon it in. Adele?
Yeah. Pop the top and spoon it in.
No and. One more time. Pop the top, spoon it in.
Pop the top and spoon it in.
Good. And never, it's not mess.
Yes.
Miss. Miss.
Miss.
So say this word, Adele. Mess.
Mess.
Miss.
Mess and miss.
Perfect pronunciation. Good job. Never miss. I'm going to read it again. Never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. Never miss a beat. Never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. Never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. So what does it mean to miss a beat? What does that mean? Any idea?
Don't let anything. No. Never miss a beat.
So when we talk about beat, beat comes from music, right?
Yes.
So can you give me a beat? Give me a beat, Adele. give me a beat.
The music.
So this is the idea. Adele, tell me, Shane, give me a beat.
Shane, give me a beat.
Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Do you understand?
Yes.
So let's try it again. Let's try it again. Adele, give me a beat.
Mhm. Boom, 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 boom.
Do 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 do. Why did you stop? You have to keep going.
Boom, boom.
That's okay. So the idea is if we have a beat, it's very regular, right? Like our heart beats.
Yes.
Okay? If our heart skips a beat, is that good? If it misses a beat, no, it's not good, right? So the important thing is to miss a beat means good or bad?
Bad.
Bad, that's right, because a beat should be steady and consistent. So never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. So the idea, you can continually play games and never miss a
Play
second.
the game, and you eat the canned food, and in the same time you play the game.
Exactly. You don't have to go to the Christmas dinner. Just pop a top, spoon it in, and play your games. It's perfect.
Okay.
Shane, I beg to differ.
Yes.
Your heart is not beating. Your heart is rushing. You know.
Thank you, Dr. Krupas. Okay, great job. Now let me go to Sergey. Sergey, I want you to read yours from beginning to end, please.
Yeah, only 2 or 3 mistakes. Yeah, okay. Some spelling mistakes too, but never mind, Shane. Okay. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner?
I'll put the new one up here. Hold on a second. You can use mine.
Okay. On Christmas Day, who has time to have a Christmas dinner? When you got all those new games to play, have no fear. The Christmas dinner is here, jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming.
Excellent job. Great job, Sergey. So, Sergey, I hope everybody can see this. So in this sentence, we said it has all the traditional homemade foods. And here's what they have. Sergey, can you see this clearly?
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
read?
yeah.
Can you read what's in the can?
Yeah, thank you. Wait, okay. Scrambled egg and bacon, 2 mince pies. Yeah, turkey and potatoes, gravy, bread sauce, cranberry sauce. Great, I like it. Brussels. Oh, wait a moment. Brussels sprouts with stuffing, or broccoli with stuffing, roast carrots and parsnips, Christmas pudding.
There you go. There you go. And this is how it looks in the can. Eggs to pudding. Doesn't that look delicious? Who wants some of this? Anybody?
Yeah.
Today you have choose a special
I want.
subject. You talk about-
Henshu wants to try it. Henshu wants to try it. Wow.
Canned food is bad for you.
Oh, stop it, Daniel. It's Christmas. On Christmas, we can have 1 can.
Yeah, bisphenol A.
Bisphenol A, that's the other 364 days a year. Not on Christmas.
It is a lunch. It's lunch time, and already I am very hungry.
Have a delicious Christmas dinner. You know what? to be honest, I could eat this. I think I could eat this. And the reason I say that is anyway, when I have Christmas dinner, I usually mix everything together. And everything in this looks good to me. I could eat the mince pies. I don't like mince pies. But everything else, no problem. I think I could eat this. Isn't that terrible?
Terrible?
Okay. Questions about anything? Anybody? Any questions about anything?
You know, we say in Germany, we're gonna pop the corks, you know. It's
Pop the cork.
Yeah, pop the cork, yeah. And about spoon, my question to you, Shane, were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth or not?
There you go. Good expression. So let's talk about these two expressions. So, pop the cork. When do we use this? Pop the cork. It's different than, it's similar.
Bottle.
Yes, that's right, champagne. So when do we pop the cork?
On Christmas Day.
Okay, give me a better, you're right, but give me something else. When? In order to do what?
A holiday.
When after competition, when, for example, someone takes the
we'll
first
win
place
some.
and
That's right, that's right. After a competition, when you win, it could be a wedding, to celebrate a wedding. It could be Christmas, New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day. It's to celebrate. We pop the cork, champagne, to celebrate. We pop the cork to celebrate. So, for example, I could say, hey guys, today I'm going to pop the cork. And you would say, oh, why? What for? What happened? What are you celebrating? This would be the idea. And once again, please turn your microphones off to save the audio quality. The next question, were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth? That's a great expression. Lucky in life. In America, this has a pejorative meaning, kind of a negative meaning. So usually we say, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And what that means, he was born rich. And what that means, he has probably low empathy, low respect. He doesn't respect or empathize with everybody else. If somebody was born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they're like a little prince or a princess. And we fantasize about being a prince or a princess, but actually, I think most princes and most princesses are not really good people. They're immature, they're not nice. The perfect example would be Prince Harry, or who's the Hollywood woman? Paris Hilton. These people were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And they're not very nice to regular people.
Okay, getting back to DDM76, Shane, you said that, did you change the files?
Yeah, the DOC file should be changed.
DOC file should be changed. No, it's not changed actually.
Okay, Mikhail, send me an email about that stuff, and I'll make sure that it's changed if it's not, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I can't change it by myself because.
No, I have to do that.
Change
Yeah, I have
the
to.
word.
Yeah, I have to do that. So send me an email if it's not changed. We'll make sure that it's changed.
Are you going to change it only in the Microsoft Windows file?
No, we'll
Or-
we'll update the PDF file too.
Okay. So, I think I don't have to send you anything new since you know what you have to do.
Yes, but I am very busy. So if you see that it's not
Okay.
changed, please send me an email, and that reminds me. because I flagged those.
Take a sticky note and put it on your display, your monitor.
Hold on a second. We have parsnip. Yeah, somebody asked, do you like parsnips? First of all, let me show what a parsnip is. This is a parsnip.
It was me, Shane.
Thank you, Sergey. Yeah. Personally, I do like parsnips. Many people don't. It's a root vegetable, and it has a kind of a strong taste, depending on how you cook it.
I ate it yesterday, Shane. Yeah, it was tasty. Yeah.
It's good for you. Very good for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not super popular in America. I'm sorry. You can't see it. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. It'll take a second here. They're not super popular in America, but we do have them. My mother, I don't think she ever cooked parsnips, but I know my grandma did.
Looks like carrots.
Yeah, in America we would say it looks like a radish. We have what they call a white radish. I'll show you. White radish. But yeah, it looks like a carrot.
Is spicy. White radish is, yeah, spicy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. And I like the white radish. That's why I guess I like them.
Yeah. I buy it every day, Shane.
They're really good for you.
Radish. Yeah, really good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost Christmas time. I'm anticipating that we'll be having a lot of DDM lessons dedicated to Christmas, and everything related to Christmas.
Yeah, DDM, I'll probably have at least one related to Christmas. Yeah, I must. Okay, I'll have at least one. Maybe I'll have two. I haven't decided the theme yet, what's kind of subject. Maybe I'll go for the news. Maybe I'll go for history. Maybe I'll go for tradition. So I haven't decided, but at least one DDM for that.
Will you be wearing your Santa Claus hat during your explanation and answers video?
Probably
and sing a song.
And sing a song?
Yeah, sing. Probably you will still sing us the Christmas carol with that wearing that hat.
Yeah, I think you have me mixed up with somebody else. But maybe an EQ. Maybe an EQ. Hold on a second. Let me keep it to this theme for a second. We have another mince. I did want to talk about this. People ask, what is mince pie? And I'll show you a picture of mince pie. This is what mince pie looks like. And there are different types of mince pie. So we'll do a mince pie recipe so you can kind of see what's inside. And these are more popular in the UK. But once again, my grandmother always made mince pie. But my grandmother made what they call a mince meat pie. So here we got mince meat. And what is mince meat? This is mince meat. Mince meat is spices, dried fruits, apples, candied fruits. It has a little bit of alcohol, but not too much. So this is what it's not real meat. It's not like beef, but that's what the meat is. And then it's a regular typical pie. Now the mince meat has a very strong flavor. I think the more brandy, which is an alcohol you use, the stronger the flavor. And my grandma is from Ireland. So Irish people, she's not directly from Ireland. She's a generation away from Ireland. So they used a lot of brandy in their minced meat pies, and I didn't like it. I preferred apple pie or pumpkin pie. But yes, in the UK and in Ireland, these are very, very popular. They make them small. It looks like they're small. In America, they make them big. My grandma's mincemeat pies were big. I'll see if I can find a picture.
No meat at all, Shane. No meat.
Yeah, but we call it a mincemeat pie.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Strange, but okay.
Yeah. There you go. Because it looks like little chunks of meat, I guess. Maybe that's why. Yeah, they got regular big ones. This is, here we go. This is my grandma's style. Oh, very powerful. Yeah, it's sweet. It is sweet. However, it's got that strong bite. I like to call it a bite. And you can think of sometimes if you go to a department store, and actually Sergey sent me some, you can buy chocolate with alcohol, cognac or brandy or whiskey and chocolate mixed together. And the chocolate is good, but that whiskey, that alcohol, whew, it has kind of a bite to it. It makes you go, ooh, like this. And mincemeat, my grandmother's mincemeat had a bite. And because of that, I'm not a big fan. It tastes like fruitcake. Yeah, I think Santa Raisin is here. Tastes like fruitcake. In America, when we say fruitcake, we have a different image. And let me go back here. I'll show you fruitcake in America. Americans do not like fruitcake. It's not very popular. This is an idea of fruitcake. You can see strawberries and kiwi and grapes. This is usually what it looks like. Dried fruits inside this cake. Here's another image. And I think, once again, this is very popular, more popular in the UK than it is in America, at least in Wisconsin. And I didn't really like fruitcake either. Not a fan. Now, this type of fruitcake is delicious. I like that. I love fruit, but not the fruitcake. And this is, to an American, when you say fruitcake, we think of this picture or this picture with the white frosting. So, yeah, maybe similar to that. Yuck. Ooh, carrot pie. Carrot pie, I don't know about carrot pie. I know about carrot cake. Carrot, I love carrot cake. Carrot pie. Oh, wow, carrot pie looks very similar to pumpkin pie. Here's carrot cake, which is it does not taste like carrots. And here is carrot pie. Yeah, these are really good.
You don't like the taste of carrot?
No, no, no. The carrot cake does not taste like carrots, but there are carrots in it. I do like carrots, and I do like carrot cake, but I cannot imagine mixing them. Okay, a question. So in the meat pie, hold on. In the meat pies, the meat is salty while the crust is sweet. Okay, Henshu, be careful, because there's a meat pie and there's a minced meat pie. Okay? Minced meat pie, the crust is sweet. A meat pie, the crust is salty. And a meat pie, in America, this is a meat pie. And you can see it has beef. So this is not sweet. It's salty. We also have chicken pie and pork pie in America. I like chicken pies. And the crust is salty. But in a minced meat pie, it's a dessert, so the crust would be sweet. So be careful with that. So meat and minced meat, different. You don't have those kind. Yeah, but China is, Henshu, I assume you're from China. China is very famous for, from Vietnam. Okay. For China, well, I'll talk about China, has dim sum. Do you know dim sum, Hyunshu? I'll show you a picture of dim sum. This is popular, especially in southern China. Dim sum. And these are like pies. And inside, you can have many different stuffings inside dim sum. And I've had sweet dim sums, and I've had meat dim sums. They're all different. And I'm wondering, do they have dim sum in Vietnam? Holly, what is Roscon? What is Roscon? They do have dim sum in Vietnam. So that's similar to a pie. Drinks. In America, the popular drink is something called eggnog. Eggnog. And this is what eggnog looks like. It looks like milk. You buy it in a carton like milk, but we add alcohol. So I'll give you an eggnog recipe. Here we go. We'll just look at this. Eggnog is a sweetened dairy beverage made with milk or cream, sugar, whipped eggs, brandy, or rum, or whiskey, or bourbon, or vodka, or a combination are added. So eggnog, not always, but usually people add brandy to their eggnog. And this is the traditional Christmas drink, not for children. Children do not drink this. But it is.
Bourbon is a schnapps. Bourbon.
Yeah, but in America, when we say schnapps, we think of peach or mint. We have a different idea. We wouldn't say them as the same, just in America. Schnapps would be a liqueur. Brandy would be a booze.
Shane, may I ask a question?
Yes.
Well, what's the difference between hold out hope for someone or something and just hold out or just hold hope?
Okay. Daniel, I'll answer your question, but I want to try and keep it to today's theme. So Daniel, your question one more time.
What is the difference between hold out hope and hold hope?
We hold hope. I would say hold hope is rather not common. We hold hope. We hold hope. I don't think hold hope is very common. Hold out hope is very common. We hold out hope. And the idea is we hold hope would be like this. We hold out hope would be more like this. But once again, we hold hope. I don't think I've heard that, if ever. Not too much. But hold out hope, this is the body language would be this. Do you see that, Daniel?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Okay. Where did you see hold hope?
Okay. Well, I've never seen it, but now I'm reading a book and I bumped into this expression and this particle out. A little bit confusing though.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on, and now you see it, right?
Yeah. Now I see it perfectly.
Yep. Good. Okay. Holly has a question. What was Holly's question? Okay, Roscon of the Three Kings. Oh, this is great. I've never heard of this, Holly, and I just did a search and I found it. And it's the Cake of Kings. And this is traditionally in Spain. This is, I guess, a Spanish tradition. And this is it. Oh, it looks similar to a fruit cake. I'm guessing it's quite similar. Oh, it's got a whole history, everybody. I'll copy the paste. I'll copy the link. So if you're interested, you guys can click on the link. Yeah, this is something I've never seen, Holly. It's another tradition in Spain. It looks very nice. You can win the crown of the king. Wow! Holly, I already am a king.
But you don't like raisins, Shane. I do know
Yeah,
that.
that's right, that's right. Hold on a second. Sergey, can I ask you to invite a friend of mine to FNL for a free lesson? Okay, Serg, the FNL invitation is open to anybody, but they have to go to my Facebook page or my Twitter account or to Google+. So even if your friend isn't using Google+, go to my Facebook page, and I'll show you my Facebook page. Hold on a second. Actually, I don't know my Facebook. I have to type it. Okay. So my Facebook page is ESL Coach Shane. ESL Coach Shane. And if you go there, you will see, oops, what the hell is that? The invitation's right here. So the link is right here. So you can just click on that and join. And regarding free lesson, I'll talk about that in a second because I do have an announcement. Okay.
Shane, is it hard to keep all those accounts?
Oh my
Facebook,
goodness.
Google+.
It's incredibly difficult. Would you like to help me? We have 4,000 likes now on Facebook, so that's really cool. Okay, now I have a special announcement for everybody. Go to the internet and type www.letsmasterenglish.com/DDM Santa.
DDM Santa.
And this is for people who are not a member of DDM. I have a special gift for everybody. DDM lessons 1 through 8 I will send you. It's my Christmas present. So all you have to do is just put your name, Shane, and your email, and then submit it. And
what will you get?
Mikhail, you remember, you already have the lessons. You don't have to do it. But after about 5 minutes, within 5 minutes, you will get a response, and you have to say yes. Just read the email, and you'll understand. And then I think on December 11th, I believe on December 11th, I will start sending out the lessons to everybody and to everybody who signs up. And basically every 2 days I'll give you a new lesson. So I think it's December 11th, DDM 1, hold up, December 13th, DDM 2, December 15th, DDM 3, through the end of the year. So this is my Christmas present to everybody. It's $25 value. It's not much, but I hope that you like the lessons. Mikhail, go ahead.
I'm not really following what you're gonna do.
This is
You're
Mikhail.
gonna send all the lessons that we've gone through, right?
Yes, if
You're gonna
people
send them out
sign
to
up,
everybody.
if people sign up, starting on December 11th, I will send DDM 1.
Okay.
And then on, I think it's December 13th, DDM 2, December 15th, DDM 3, and DDM 1 through DDM 8.
DDM on for DDM 8. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's a 1 month
That's it.
amount. So usually in DDM there are 8 lessons a month. And so you'll be getting 8 lessons in about 2 or 3 weeks. But it's a lot of material. But I hope that everybody likes it. So I have a favor though. I want to give this to a lot of people, and actually sending the lessons is a nightmare. It's very complicated to do this. The reason is the video links and the video files is very complicated. However, I want to do this for December. So tell your friends if somebody's interested in receiving these lessons. They're good lessons. They're really good lessons.
So
sign up.
So you're really not. So you're not really going to send them out. You're gonna send the links to the lessons.
Oh no. Well, yeah. No, I'll actually be sending them out. Distribution is still something we're working on. What's the best way to distribute it? We're still working on that. So I might email some files and give links to some files. We haven't decided yet. It depends on how many people sign up.
Well, it will be very difficult to attach a whole DDM lesson to.
Oh, yeah, that would be impossible. Yeah, but the text files and the MP3 are possible. So it depends on how many people sign up. But I'll worry about that later. But yes, if
yeah, not many people want to become a DDM member. I see.
Actually, so far in one day, we've had 200 people sign up
For DDM.
For this one. So it's pretty popular. So we're very happy. So we want more. We want
this particular campaign.
Actually, it might be up to 300. Yeah, for this. So we're hoping.
Yeah, 300 is a lot of people, but I'm wondering how many of those 300 will create a DDM subscription.
Okay, Mikhail, that's not important. What's important is I want to give these lessons out for free. Yeah, I would love it if people joined DDM, but that's up to them and their economic situation. But first of all, I have these lessons, and I want to give them out. And I know there's lots of people with different economic backgrounds, but this is just a gift.
Yeah, we're mostly working with in the Asian regions, right? Like
No, actually, right now, if we talk about DDM students, I would say 50% are from Europe, 30% are from America, South America, and the 20% are from Asia. When I say Europe, I'm including Russia. So Russia and Europe, about 50%. America, South America, about 30%. And Asia, Japan, Australia, China. I'm including India. I'm including Iran and the Middle East there too. About 20%.
I've never seen people who are studying English who are from like Sweden or Norway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, it depends. Right. I'm sorry. I gotta go, guys. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna mute everybody out here. Yeah, I agree. It's interesting. I do have a lot of students from Germany, France, Spain, but they are active. Now, regarding the VIP, Mikhail, I think, might be talking about the VIP classes where we have online chats. Those are closed. We've closed those. They're all filled up, so we're not taking people for those. However, in January, we have something very special. And for every DDM person, for the live people, so I do hope that people enjoy. Anyway, the Christmas gift is coming, so enjoy that. And everybody, thank you so much for joining the Hangout tonight. 2 hours, about 2 hours. I hope you had a good time. We learned lots. I'm going to read the story to you one more time, and I'll show you the picture too, and then I'll give it a finish. So I hope that, I got to switch screens. Hold on a second. So I'm going to read it twice. I'll read it 2 times, and the first time I read it, I'll read it very clearly. And the second time I read it, I'm going to read it very quickly. And then I'm going to say good night. Here we go. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here. Jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. On Christmas Day, who has time to have Christmas dinner when you've got all those new games to play? Have no fear, the Christmas dinner is here, jam-packed with all the traditional homemade foods. Each can has everything from Christmas pudding to turkey and gravy. Pop the top, spoon it in, and never miss a beat of your Christmas gaming. That's it. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you next week for FNL. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.